Ghana, our education system needs to be totally changed and to be totally retooled, in the sense that the format that we are using in our education system actually was developed by the slave masters. Now, the main intention for the kind of education system that was designed for us in the olden days wasn't actually to help us to use our mind, to use our hands, to be entrepreneurs in anything that we were doing, but rather the kind of education system that was designed for us was personally to help us to know how to communicate so that we can communicate with them in English. It wasn't personally to develop us. It was to make us adapt to their system that they believed that was a civilized way of life. So, such as we adapted their way of speaking English so that we can be able to communicate with them in the best way, so that each party can be able to understand themselves. Number two is that we adapted their way of dressing as a way of indicating that we are civilized. Now, beside other cultures that we adapted from them, the education system that we adapted from them didn't and will not help us in terms of developing our country to become like China and to become like other European countries that have developed. Because all that our education system is capable of doing is providing people that are good at speaking English and not capable of using their hair to create anything. So if you realize most of the education system that we have here right now, what is happening is people end up dropping out of school, and we call them the akubolo. At the end of the day, they end up becoming what we call entrepreneurs. We call them apprentice. At least they still are able to manage themselves to, create job for themselves. Just that they need a little bit of education, not indoctrination, so that they can be able to amplify what they do. That is how the white and the Western world are able to do theirs. Use a simple person who is able to use their head and has a gift or a talent. Educate them, finance them, and then that's it. They become a great company. But here, we are interested in getting all the degrees and all the certificates in such a way that we can become professors and doctors, but yet we have nothing to show for than our certificate. I think one of the things that I regret doing is knowing all the things that I learned in school. I'm not saying this so that children will not learn. I'm saying this so that children will choose to learn what is more important. And I'm saying this so that parents will learn to understand this, that the world is changing.